Today we are going back to basics with the humble granny square. This tutorial is for total beginners. I have a written pattern in my blog which is linked to below. So I'm going to take this one nice and slow. I'm going to show you how to do these first 3 rounds of granny square. Then I'm going to show you how to change colour. So we're going to do the first 3 rounds in the same colour for this tutorial. I've got this little one here just so you can clearly see which section we are on. So I will show you how to change colour at the end of this little video. So grab a cup of tea, grab a crochet hook. I am using a 4mm crochet hook. Grab some yarn. I am using Soft Fun yarn. Now when you buy yarn, it tells you on the yarn label what recommended hook size or knitting needle size you need. So you can see here this says 3.5 to 4, and they've got a little knitting needle picture and a little crochet hook picture. They don't often have crochet hook pictures, so go by whatever the knitting needle, that will be the same. If you're starting out, I'd advise maybe using slightly fatter yarn and a slightly fatter hook so you can truly see what you're doing. It doesn't massively matter. Just grab hook, some yarn, and let's begin. Right then, we're going to do the first round, which is this grey round here. So we're going to work on this one first. So I'm just going to pop this out of shot and bring in my yarn. So we're going to start by popping a slip knot on your hook. So how you make a slip knot, I do have a video for this. However, I will show you now. If you get stuck, I'll link to the video so you can have a little practice. But you just wrap the yarn around, pop your hook in, grab it, and come back through. Like I say, I've got a much better video showing you how to do that using nice chunky yarn and nice big hooks. So you can see exactly what I'm doing. But get your yarn onto your hook and we're going to chain 6. So to chain, yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. Now I'm holding on to this tail so it doesn't run away. I tend to pass it back and forth. Yarn over, pull through. That's 2. Yarn over, pull through. That's 3. So do that 3 more times. 4, 5, 6. And now to make a little loop, you're going to pop your hook back right by this knot where you first started, without yarning over, without doing anything. Just pop your hook straight into that stitch there. Going to catch the yarn at the back and come through the stitch and through the loop on your hook, like so. And you can see you've formed like a little center ring. All your stitches for this grey round here are going to be worked into this hole here. So feel free to shove your finger in it, make it a bit bigger so you can really see where you're going, because sometimes they're quite difficult to find. So just keep your eye on that, and that's where you're going to be putting your stitches. So to start this grey round over here, first of all, you're going to chain 3 straight from where you are. Just chain 3, and this will count as a double crochet stitch. It's like a mock stitch. It's just to get your hook to the correct height. So you're just, because these are nice long stitches, just bring it up so they're all going to be at the same height for this square. Then you are going to, into that center ring, you can still see it, keep your eyes on it, you're going to pop a double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, put your hook into that center ring, just straight into the gap. Your yarn will be waiting for you at the back, so you can yarn over, bring it through. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. One more, because this chain 3 counts, it's like your pretend stitch. So yarn over, go back into this center loop, catch the yarn at the back, come back through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then you're going to form, this is one of these, you need to form this little corner space here. So you're going to chain 3, and you're going to put 3 more double crochets into this center ring. The more stitches you put in here, the easier it will be to find. I've really abused mine to make it nice and large. Yours will probably be a little bit smaller. I'm also trapping the tail underneath my crochet stitches as I go. It's not intentional, it just sort of lies there, which means you can tighten it up a little bit, but don't worry too much. We're just going to go ahead and put 3 double crochet straight into this center ring. So yarn over into the center ring. See, the tail is there. You want to be careful not to catch that. Come back through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over into the center ring, come back through, picking up that yarn at the back, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then one more time, yarn over, go into the center ring. All I'm doing is just finding it at the back. This is the yarn attached to the ball, and I'm just grabbing it with my hook and bringing it back through. So I've got 3 loops at the front. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the final 2. Now we need to create another corner space. So just chain 3. And we're back to needing 3 double crochets into this center ring. So yarn over into the little hole, come back through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and again, yarn over into the loop, back through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You'll get very sick of me saying yarn over, pull through 2. And like I say, if you did need larger videos, oh sorry, it's all gone haywire. If you do need to see these stitches with larger hook and larger yarn, I will link to my tutorials, which may be a bit easier for you to follow. So we've got 1, 2, we need 1 more, yarn over, into that center space, catch the yarn at the back, come back through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we've now got 3. So create another corner, because squares have 4 corners. And now you're going to pop 3 more double crochets into the center space. If you find you're running out of room, you can slide your stitches around, because you're just working over things, you're not working into something. So you've got plenty of room to move stuff about. To slide it around if you're running out of room, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, slide it out the way, yarn over into that center ring, catch the yarn at the back, got 3 loops in the front, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 1 more, yarn over, go into the center ring, catch that yarn at the back, bring it with you. You've got 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now you can see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, 2, 3, 4, which is what we want. So you just got to finish off this last corner to finalize up the square. So you're just going to chain 3, and you're going to slip stitch to the top of your very first pretend double crochet stitch. So up here, you see you got 1, 2, 3. Just pop your hook. Don't worry too much about where, just shove it in the top. And then you're going to catch your yarn at the back and pull through everything, so you're back to just 1. So this little tail at the back, which keeps getting in the way, if you've crocheted over it quite neatly, as you can see I've inadvertently done, you can pull it a little bit. It will pull it. I'm just pulling the end. It's just tightening up that center section a little bit. You'll also find when you weave it in, later on. See, I'm literally just holding on to this and I'm pulling quite firmly. So it's just a little bit neater. And that is the first round. It's grey round on your granny square. Now I'm going to stay using the yellow because it's a lot easier for you to keep going when you're in the swing of things. So now I'm going to show you how to do the white row. But ideally, as you can see, I'm here. I want to start in this section here. So then I know I'm always starting in a corner section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch my way over to this corner here. So I'm just going to pop my hook. Now you don't need to be perfect with this. If you're changing colours, you don't need to do this, but obviously for the sake of this tutorial, we're keeping the same colour. So I'm just going to creep along so you can see you've got the top of one stitch here, which is this one here. You've got a little area here. Just pop your hook in wherever it will go. Sometimes you kind of got to force it a little bit and just catch the yarn at the back to pull it through. Oh, focus. And pull it through everything. So you're not adding any height, you're just creeping along. So just put your hook underneath the V's of that stitch, like so. Catch that yarn and you're going to come back through this and the loop on your hook. So come back through here and keep going, pull back through there. So you can see your tiny little slip stitches, but you're not adding extra height. And then you just want to get into this corner. So instead of going into a stitch, you're just going to put your hook through that hole, catch that yarn at the back again, come back through, pull it through that loop on your hook. And then you crept your way over to this corner, so you're ready to start round 2, the white round, which is all formed with corners. So we're starting in a corner. Chain 3, which is your pretend double crochet stitch. And then you're going to pop 2 more double crochets into this space here. To keep your finger there, because sometimes it's quite easy to start crocheting over your stitches. So just keep a sort of visual. I'm going to keep my big fat finger there just so you can see which whole space gap you're crocheting into. So you're going to yarn over, pop your hook into that hole, catch the yarn at the back, bring it through with you. You've got 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Still got your eye on that one? This is where it's easy to start crocheting in over here. Keep your eyes, big main one here. So one more time, yarn over into that corner space, yarn back through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Slide them around a little bit, cover up those little potential areas where you could accidentally pop a stitch. We're going to chain 3, which forms the corner, the little space. And you're going to pop 3 more double crochets into the same chain space here. So yarn over, come back through 2, pull through 2, 2 more. Last one. So you can see you've formed this section here and here. So the corners are always formed with 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. That's how you do all the corners. Now we've got to form a side, so we're just going to chain 1 on a side. And we're going to go straight into the next corner. So we're going to be putting 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, all into this same space. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 3 more double crochet back into the same space. That's the second corner formed. Chain 1 along the side and into the next corner here, same again, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, all into the same space. Keep your eye on it, you don't want to come back in here. You're forming new spaces as you go, so make sure you're always still working into this and not accidentally going into these ones over here. That's your third corner formed. Chain 1. If at any point I'm going too fast, pause the video, rewind it, and just watch. I'm going quite slowly, but if you need me to go slower, you can also adjust the speed settings within YouTube as to how quickly this is being played. So just a little tip, you can slow me down. It will slow down my voice, but you can slow down my hands. So I'm into the last corner now. So I've formed 1, 2, 3 corners. See, this is how it's easier to see when you've got a different colour. 1, 2, 3. So now I'm just going to be forming this last corner here. It's the same as before. Into this corner space, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, all into the same space. Chain 1, and as you can see we're back round to the beginning, so you're going to slip stitch to the top of your original pretend double crochet, that chain 3 in the beginning. So you can see it here, 1, 2, 3, but like I said before, you don't have to be perfect, you're only learning. Just shove the hook in at the top around about here and catch the yarn at the back. Bring that through this stitch and through the loop on your hook. That forms a slip stitch. So we're going to carry on to this final yellow round before I'll then show you how to change colour. So because we're going to stick with the yellow, we need to slip stitch over to here. If you want to change colour you can, but we're just going to carry on. So to slip stitch over into this side, so you know you're always starting in the same place in a nice corner, pop your hook underneath the V's of your stitches, catch that yarn, and come through that V and then through the loop on your hook. Underneath that V, so you're putting it sort of in there. See if I can show you. Right in there. Catch that yarn. Then last time, right into this space. Pull it through everything. Then you're in the corner, ready to start round 3. So for round 3, we're going to be introducing sides. So we've just done the white rounds, which is just the corners. So now we've got corners, obviously in the corner, but we're introducing sides. So just like before, you're going to chain 3, which is your pretend first double crochet, and then pop 2 more double crochets into this corner space. And because you're in a corner, chain 3 and put 3 more double crochets in that same area. So corner is always 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Now you're along the sides, chain 1. And now this hole here, your other corner is over here. If you're ever in doubt, put it in front of you and pull it out to find where the corners are. So you've got an extra space before you get to your corners. So that's where we're going to put the side, and the side is just 3 double crochets on their own. Chain 1, and then you're back to where your corner is. So into your corner, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, all into the same space. Corner, side, corner. So now we're going to go straight into, oh, I've dropped my yarn, hold on. We're going to go straight into another side. So chain 1, 3 double crochets on their own for a side. It's 1, 2, 3, chain 1. You're back at the corner again. Chain 1 because you're along the side again. Put 3 double crochet into that little side. Chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet because you're back at a corner. Nearly back to where you started, so you're going to chain 1. So you've got a little side here. Let's pop 3 double crochet. Oops, I caught my tail. And I knocked the camera, it's all going wrong. Chain 1, and then slip stitch to the top of your original chain 3. Just here. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to change colour. So you don't need to creep into this corner. You can cut your yarn. Now, something no one ever told me when I was first learning, and I watched a Granny Square tutorial, nobody told me to leave a nice long tail. I just cut it really super short, and now 6 years later, all my granny squares have unravelled from my very first project. So always make sure you leave yourself a nice long tail. Snip your yarn. Oops. And then you can pull it all the way through. This is a bit which terrifies most people, but just keep pulling it all the way through. And then you've got this lovely long length, which later on with a needle, with a needle, you can thread your yarn and you can weave it in and out of all these little stitches and hide the end of the tail away. So this isn't going to hold forever. You can see if you really pull it, it does come apart. So you do need to weave in your ends, but for the purposes of working on and doing a few more rows, you can leave it like that. It's fine. It won't completely come undone immediately. So you're all right for working on your granny squares to leave ends like this that you then come and sew back in later. I use a big sort of tapestry needle. It's a blunt one, but it's got a nice large eye, which is nice and easy to thread. So I'm going to show you now how to change colour. So let's bring in a grey colour. It's a nice bit of contrast. Just find the end of the grey. Okay, so to change colour, you have to form a slip knot with your new colour. However you like to form them, it's totally up to you. If you like to hand tie them, or there's no right or wrong way, there's a bazillion different methods for how to do that. But you just want to get a slip knot like that. You don't want it too tight because you don't want it on your hook just yet. So you just want to form a slip knot. And then turn your square. So wherever you ended, you want to start by adding your new colour somewhere else, completely somewhere else. So like, let's start over here or over here. And I like to start in a corner because then you know exactly where you are. So find a corner, pop your hook through the space, pop that slip knot you made onto the hook, put it up tight like that. And then you are just going to bring this to the front of your work like that. So you can see, you can pull it all the way through. You don't really want to be that enthusiastic, but just pull it so it's just here, it's just sitting here. If you want, you can hang on to the tail so that's sort of kept out of the way. So you've got this slip knot, and then you're just going to chain 3 straight off. Make sure you're using the bit that's attached to the ball and not this tiny little tail. And you're just going to go ahead and chain 3. Don't worry if it pulls up. 2, 3. And see how it's wanting to come to that knot at the front? You can pull that a little bit back behind. And later on, when you come in and weave in all your tails, as you sew that one round, it pulls it to the back and you don't even see it. So it's just quite a nice secure way. It's now completely attached. It's super easy. There's lots of different methods for attaching yarn. Some people knot it on. Some people don't do a slip knot at all and just pull it through. I just personally do a slip knot because then, you know it's on there. You also can move the knot back slightly. But that's it. You've added your new colour. So now you can carry on crocheting. So that's my mock double crochet stitch. So it'll be 2 more double crochets into the corner, like so. Chain 3, and then 3 more double crochet into the same space. Now you can see this end here, it's coming through. Don't worry about it, it's not going anywhere. It's very secure. You can just tuck it behind and sew it in later. So don't panic if that comes through on that side. Later on, you can bring it through and weave it in and along there, well, obviously underneath your stitches, but it will hide it quite nicely. So for every subsequent round of a granny square, the minute you've set up your 3rd round, you will make 1 extra side. So on this round, might be a bit easier to show you on the coloured one, on the yellow round, the final round we just did, you've added in 1 side. So you've got your corners, 1 side. Next time round, so for this row we're about to do, we're going to add 2 sides. On the following row, there'll be 3 sides, 4 sides. So your granny squares grow by 1 extra side cluster as they expand. So you can keep on going for as long as you like. You can make a giant granny square blanket. You can make lots of little granny squares and join them together to make a sort of patchwork blanket. You can do them all the same colour. You can change the colours. Totally up to you. I will show you quickly. Now we've changed colour, your additional sides. So chain 1. You can see what your corner is all the way over here. You've got 2 gaps to get past. So into each one of these sides, you're going to put 3 double crochet. Just on their own, just hanging out. Chain 1. And you've got another side. So pop 3 double crochet in there. Oops, I keep knocking the camera. Sorry, it's because I've pulled it down so nice and low so you can see my hands up close. But I keep banging into it. So now you've got 2 sides. Chain 1. And you're back at a corner again. So corner is 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, all into the same space. Chain 3, 3 double crochet. My crept all the way across the table. Get a bit more yarn. So you're back on a side again. So chain 1, 3 double crochet to that first space. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. It's another side space, so 3 double crochet. Oops, split my yarn. And you're back at a corner again. The corner is 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, all into the same space. Side, side, corner. We're on a side now. Chain 1. And we're also, you can see here, this is where we slip stitched. So just keep that tail lightly out of the way. Just hang on to it, maybe. Tuck it back there so you don't get all caught up in it. And pop your next side in here. It will pull slightly as you're working with it, but don't worry. Like I said before, you can sew in that end and pull it back tight again. Chain 1. And you're at your final corner section. So 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet for your corner. Two more sides left. Chain 1, 3 double crochet. Chain 1, 3 double crochet for your next side. Chain 1, and then slip stitch to the top of your initial chain 3 over here. Don't need to be too neat, just shove your hook in. Crochet is very forgiving And I'm going to be stopping mine because I only want my squares to be this big. So remember to leave yourself a generous tail for weaving in later. Just pull it through like so. And that's how you do a very basic 4-round granny square. If you have any questions, feel free to shout in the comments section below here, or you can find me on social media. I have a written pattern and a photo tutorial over on my blog. I've also highlighted over there in a sort of a picture which bits are which might make it a bit clearer for you. I'm going to do another little video on how to join your granny squares. So if you are happy with how your granny squares are, head on over to watch how you join them as you go. Good luck, happy crocheting!